Yeah, yeah. Welcome everyone to today's meeting. My name is Hamad. I am Sanjay Dance. Uh, to officially start the meeting, I want to note that this meeting will be recorded and shared amongst the member for study and self-reflection. Some parts may also be used for promotional content also. In order to have a smooth meeting, here are some ground rules you have to follow. Please put yourself on mute while others speaking. Don't interrupt while someone is speaking. Be attentive throughout the meeting. And yeah, let's have a great meeting. Now, please welcome our presiding officer, Uma Sushmita.
A great evening, Toastmasters. It's a pleasure to meet again. First things first, congratulations, Raghav, on being our Toastmaster of the month. Okay, so the criteria to be a Toastmaster of the month is your attendance, your speech levels, the roles and responsibilities you pick up in the group. Either all of them or most of them should be met. We're starting a fresh month, and each of us have an equal chance to be a Toastmaster of this month. So let's pull up our socks, give a tough competition to each other, and aim to be the best. Having said that, I am happy to see most of our members have joined. Yes. BPN, do we have all the role players?
I guess Saujanya is missing. I don't see.
Saujanya is here. Yes. With that, I will hand over the stage to our Toastmaster of the day, Lochin. And let's see what he has today for all of us.
Okay. Very good evening, everybody. My fellow Toastmasters, and I don't see guests, but yeah, good evening, everybody. My name is Lochin, and I'm going to be the Toastmaster of the day today. Well, as the host of the meeting, it is my duty and responsibility to explain to people how the structure of a how a Toastmasters meeting is conducted. So, whenever I'm the team board, I usually take you on a journey with three destinations. The first destination being the prepared speech segment, wherein speakers give speeches based on the parts that they choose. The second destination that I would be taking you on is the table topic segment, wherein you will think and speak on your feet. This develops impromptu speaking. This segment is not for members only. Everybody are free to participate in this session. In fact, guests are encouraged to participate to make most of the Toastmasters session. The last and final segment in the Toastmasters meeting is the evaluation segment, wherein the speeches and the session as a whole is evaluated and valuable feedback is provided to the respective people. With that said and done, that is how a Toastmasters meeting is conducted. Before I delve deep into the theme today, I have a prop actually. So, yep. Let me put on my hat for today's meeting. So because I'm going to chair this meeting. So yeah, so before I go deep into today's meeting, I have a team to assist me called the tag team, the timer, R counter, and grammarian. I request the general evaluator Toastmaster Sushmita to come out to the virtual dais and explain about the general evaluator role and the tag team rules. Over to you.
Thank you, Timur Luchin. Okay, this is my first time donning this hat, and I hope I will be able to learn something new from it. Once again, a great evening, Toastmasters. And since we are here to have a have an insightful and a learning experience, I think it is important that we learn, that we not just give speeches, but we learn how to do it better, how to make our experience wholesome. And for this, it's not just me who is going to evaluate the entire meeting, but we also have a tag team with us, the timer, our counter, and grammarian. And these roles will be explained my team only. So first, I would like to call out my timer, Subhash, to explain what would he be doing.
Yeah, good evening, one and all. Uh, uh, I'm the timer for today. So I'll be showing different colors based on your time. So like just to show where you are at based on the time you are taking, whether your speech or prepared speech or table topic. Yeah, that's my role.
Thank you, Toastmaster Subhash. So next we have our accountant, Toastmaster Raghav. Would you please tell us what you're going to be doing in this meeting?
Sure. Good evening, Toastmasters Susmita, and good evening, fellow Toastmasters and guests. The purpose of our counter is to note words and sounds that are used as pause filters by anyone who speaks. During the meeting, I'll be listening for overused words such as and, well, but, mm, er, etc. Anything, any words that are overused by the speaker, and I will be reporting the number of times each speaker used these expressions. Thank you, Toastmaster Sushmita. Back to you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Raghav. Now I invite our grammarian, wordmaster grammarian, Toastmaster Hemant, who has taken up this role, to kindly come forward and explain what he would be doing in this meeting.
Yeah,
Hemant?
yeah, audible?
Yes.
Yeah. Hello, good evening, everyone. Once again, yeah, I am the wordmaster grammarian for this meeting. I'll be giving the word of the day and the idiom of the day. You have to use both the words in the entire your conversation in the meeting. Okay. The word of the day is cogitation, meaning the action of thinking deeply about something. The idiom of the day is barking up the wrong tree, meaning to be looking for the answers in the wrong place. I have already pasted in the chat box. You can see it also. I would suggest you to use these two words in the uh, entire meeting whenever, if it is possible. Yeah, thank you. Over to you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Hemant. I, along with my team, will be back with the reports during the evaluation session. Now, I hand over the stage back to our team mod of the day, Lochin.
Well, just confirm if I have presenter access.
You have the presenter access, Lochin.
Yes. Just give me a minute. I'll be sharing it. Okay. I hope my screen is visible.
Yes, it is.
Yeah. So looking back on things, I've turned on my black and white filter because we're going to go back and understand what a trivia actually is. Anybody in this meeting know what a trivia is, or what a trivia game is? How it started? Any idea? I get some answers. Since no one knows what a trivia is, well, the trivia was actually a first pop game, which was there was a set of questions that need to be answered by the
It's like a
participants.
quiz. Sorry, I could.
Sorry, is there an issue?
Sorry, I think my mic stopped working all of a sudden. I was just
Oh,
saying that trivia is like a quiz.
yes. So yeah, it is precisely a quiz in the modern day, but the word trivia originated as a pub game where people would drink and answer random questions. Now the word trivia has become a modern thing where it is being conducted in corporate meetings and team building sessions and everything. So I decided to organize this Toastmasters trivia for today's session. So yeah. This is going to be The topics are going to be quite general, and you just have to relax and just think it of as a normal quiz, okay? So before I just explain on how the game is conducted and what goes on in this trivia quiz, I would like to set the ground rules. So yeah, the first and the only important thing, look up the internet. Please don't use your phones. Everything in this trivia is just for entertainment and for fun. Don't ruin the fun. You're not going to get more marks. There's no greater achievement in cheating. So please don't look up the. And I request you all to please on your cameras. And whenever I ask you questions, you can on your mic. So I request everybody to please turn on your cameras. So, yeah, that is how the meeting goes. And okay, I have few more people in this meeting. So the thing is, I'm going to divide you people in three groups. Okay, so there's going to be team A, team B, and team C. Okay, you got it? Three teams. Three teams. There's going to be 3 rounds and a bonus round. So the first thing I have to do is I've done a random generator wheel and I've got the teams. I'm going to paste it on the chat box here. So you can just rename yourself with the team name, with the starting letter of the team name. So yeah, I hope you're getting the messages. I request you all to please rename yourself with the team names today. So you guys done? I still see
Yes, we
Raghav
are ready.
Bharadwaj. I don't see your name renamed, Bharadwaj and Raghav. Just add a team name in front of your name. So Saujanya, if you could add your team name before your name. Yes, so it's done. Okay, fine. So I hope you're able to see the presentation. Can I get a raise of hands if you're able to see the presentation?
Yes.
Yes, we can.
Yes. Wonderful. So yeah, so since I've explained the ground rules, let me just tell you the rules of the game. So there's going to be 3 rounds in the game. Each round will contain 7 questions, and each round only one team will start off the round. So the first round is started by the A team, second round is started by the B team, and third round is started by the C team. I've written it incorrectly, but yeah. So in the first round, whatever questions I pose, the first person to answer the questions will be the members from team A. Similarly, on the second round, whatever question I pose, the first persons to answer the question will be team B. And similarly, the first person to answer the questions in round 3 will be team C. Are we all in the same page? You understand? Yeah, great. So in any round, when I pose a question, say I pose a question, how many planets are there in our solar system? And the first question is begun by team A. So anybody from team A is free to answer. the question. You have 10 seconds to answer the question. If you get it right, you'll get +2 points. And if you get it wrong, the question is moved on to the next team. Okay. So the moved on question goes to team B, and team B, if they get the answer right, they get 3 points. If they don't get the answer right, the question passes on to team C. If the team C answers the question right, then they will get 5 points in the same round. Okay. And if nobody answers the question is discounted, nobody gets the point. Are we all on the same page? Can I get thumbs up? Yes. So everybody's understood the rules, right? Great. Okay. So each team will have a 10-second window, and I will take 3 answers from each team. I request each team to open your mics and speak. So I'll be noting the time, so I can't be looking at the chat box for this. So team A, are you ready? Because we are about to begin the round 1, ladies and gentlemen. So team A, I request you to be ready. You'll get 7 questions. I'll pose the questions one by one. You're going to answer them. If you don't answer them, the question gets passed on. Right? Okay, so I'm going to just inform you beforehand. These are the topics that I chose: science, personalities, geography, movies, and sports. Okay? So these are quite generic topics. I'm not going to ask when Abraham Lincoln was born. No dates, no history now. Okay, great. Team A. The first question of round 1 goes to Team A. I would request you all to please unmute your mics right now, because the switching of those questions will happen really quickly. So the first question for Team A is, you have 10 seconds. What mammal has the most powerful bite in terms of bite force?
Blue whale.
Okay, correct. Any other answers? You have 2 seconds. Okay, the question goes to Team B. Anybody from Team B are willing to answer the
Crocodile.
question? Okay, any other answers? That's the wrong answer.
Hippopotamus.
Okay, yes. Team B, Mamata gets the point. Team B, you get the
Wow.
point for this one. The hippopotamus has the largest bite force. Okay, now second question for Team A again. What is the world's smallest country? Team
Vatican
A.
City.
Vatican City.
Vatican
Okay,
City.
wonderful. That was a really quick answer. It is the world's smallest country with around 49 hectares of area. Okay. The third question. What was Nokia's first product? The company Nokia's first product. Team A, you have 15 seconds. You can take guesses, yeah. I can
Toilet
have 3
paper.
answers.
Toilet paper. Is it toilet paper?
Yeah, it is toilet paper, but we have to go in chances. So yeah. But I'm going to give the point to Mamata because she answered it.
It's my daughter actually.
See, but you'll have to pass it, right?
Yeah.
Once it's
Why?
our turn.
Why should I
So
pass
yeah,
it?
No.
on
Like
rules.
he should say
Yeah.
that team 1 time
Yes,
is over
yes,
and then it
yes.
should pass.
Yes, yes.
Also,
yes.
hippopotamus is not a mammal, huh?
Hippopotamus is a mammal.
It's a
Not
mammal.
a mammal. Not a
Hello,
mammal.
learn your science. Open your books. It is a mammal.
It is a mammal. It is one of the largest mammals actually.
Okay.
So yeah. So this question.
But isn't
Okay.
this question for Team B? Sorry, I thought
Team
it was
A.
for
It
Team
is
No,
for us
Mamata.
only. You answered
Every
it.
question in round 1 is for Team
Yeah, we
A.
have to answer.
Every question in round
But
2 is for Team
somebody
B.
already guessed it, and that's when you
No,
passed.
we didn't do.
Yeah.
We didn't guess. We didn't guess in that.
Cheaters.
I was about to say paper.
Not cheaters.
Okay, fine. I'm going to discount this question for the sake
Yeah,
of
please.
fairness.
Next.
So nobody's going to get this question.
Sorry, Millie.
Okay,
Don't
so
get
the
points.
the third question for Team A is on your screen. What was Steven Spielberg's second theatrical film? He did many films before, but they were television films. Second theatrical film. Team A, you have 15 seconds. Your time begins now.
Jaws. Jaws movie, 1975.
Yes, Jaws is the correct answer. It was actually his first biggest film. So yeah, great. I didn't expect so many flying answers. So yeah, this fourth question to Team A. Who invented the World Wide Web? Team A.
This is weird.
Time starts now.
Charles Babbage was computer.
Team A, you are supposed to unmute and speak anything. You have 15 seconds.
Yeah.
Pass it, pass it.
No, hold on.
You have 2 more
Team
seconds.
Berners. Team
And
Berners. Team
No.
Berners.
okay. Oh, wait. Yeah, okay. You got the answer, but it was at the nick of time. So yeah, Tim Berners-Lee was the person who invented World Wide Web, founder of HTML
Guys,
as
I
well.
have 3-4 more guys, no, in the team.
Yeah, Team A, I encourage rest of you to just give random answers. It's fine.
Yeah, I think there are actually 2 people involved, Tim and Robert. I don't know the
Yes,
last
yes.
name of Robert. But yeah, Tim
So
Berners.
there's a pretty easy question to Team A. How many runs did MS Dhoni score in the ICC World Cup? I'm giving you
91.
10 seconds.
91.
91, and there is something after 91.
He hit a 6.
No.
That's it.
91 not out.
Yeah, it's 91, not out.
You only asked about the runs, right?
Of course, yeah.
You didn't ask about the.
Yeah, I'm still giving you the
Minus-
points. I'm still
-2 to the Zoom master.
Yeah.
The game host.
I'm still giving you the points. It's 91. Okay, there's a pretty easy question as well. Which
Ostrich.
animal lays the largest
Ostrich.
egg? Yep,
Ostrich.
flying with the questions. Okay, great. The last final question for Team A in round 1 is this one. Which actor has been appointed as the brand
Shah Rukh
ambassador?
Khan. Shah Rukh Khan.
Yep, it's SRK. Okay, Team A has gone with a flying start. They've answered almost all questions except
You can ask any question from cricket.
Ah,
great.
I'll be
Okay,
answering.
fine. With that said and done, we are concluding the round 1. And I think it's pretty much a good time to stop off at our first destination. The first destination being the prepared speech segment. Yeah, I hope you had a great time in the first round of this Toastmasters trivia. So moving on to the prepared speech segment, we have one speaker today. And I request the evaluator for speaker 1 to come in and read out the speech objectives.
Sure. Thanks, Toastmaster Lochin. So Akib is attempting his speech today from the purpose of his speech is to use a story within his speech, and you will notice that the speaker will try to connect his speech with a story. This is part of his elective in level 3, so let's hope that Akib has a very interesting story for us to all learn from. Back to you, Toastmaster Lochin.
Great. In Toastmasters, we have a tradition whenever a speaker is speaking. So we have a certain tradition in Toastmasters. So speaker 1, Toastmaster Akib, transition of surroundings, Toastmaster Akib. Over to you.
year 2009, when I finally decided to leave my humble abode in search of some intelligence which will give me a living out of it. My heart ached. There was a constant debate within me saying, you have a motivation to learn and grow, but why are you leaving your humble abode? Why are you leaving a place wherein your whole childhood has been confined? Why are you leaving a space surrounded by your parents, your family? I had my footprints all around the room, my childhood bedroom. While this debate echoed in myself, let me take you back to 2007. It was a dark night. Kerosene lantern illuminated the whole room with a warm light. While entire family members were asleep, I was sharpening my mathematics skill. While I did, I somehow, I don't know how, I got dozed off. While I was sleeping, something bad happened. No, not ghostly stuff. It was real. I felt something hot near my hand. What is happening? And then I got up. When I got up, I saw that lantern glass has been broken. It is shattered into pieces, and there was a fire on the bed. What would you do in that situation? Call your parents, right? I took some jug of water, put it on the bed. While I was able to douse the fire, I just slept. I slept as I never woke up during that crisis. Next day morning, when my mother saw us, she was like, "What has happened in this room? Why didn't you call us?" Like, I could have called, but I was sleeping. I was sleeping, I was awake, but this happened. And this memory goes a long way of my childhood room. Anyway, the day came when I had to finally leave that space and find a new space wherein I can find my new abode. So I took refuge in a four-wall room in a far distant land. These four walls were a little closer, in a sense, a little different. While my days were spent filling the classroom space, my nights were spent staring at these ceilings. These four walls saw me growing differently, while my childhood bedroom saw me laugh, cry, giggle, grow from a toddler to an adolescent. But this room saw me getting a little mature, somebody who would not cry but contemplate a lot. These four walls saw me go through illness, healing, and more importantly, while I was asleep, dreaming, they guarded my present. Years spent by, and I had to go through similar debate before joining the college. This time, again, my heart ached, but this was a little different. These airs were only inhaled by me. So it was just me and the room. So one is emotional part, the other one is ambitious. Life took turn and I joined a college. And when I went there, the word we came, and I'll tell you why. Because we were given a dorm which will occupy 6 human beings, amazing people. But these 6 human beings came from different land and cultures. When I think of that surrounding, immediately Rahul, Kishan, and 4 other people just pop up in the memory. So I don't have a single memory of me versus the space, but it's a shared memory. You would have heard people saying college life is the best life. I think they're right. And there is a reason for it. The whole aura of the room has conversation in the air. Like in our first year, we would mostly talk about seniors, ragging, uh, professors. But as we transitioned into second year, the talks were about juniors. As we transitioned into third year, it was more of internship, training. And during final year, it was more of campus placement, getting your resume ready, a lot of GD, and all those stuff. So again, a time came when we had to leave this surrounding space. But when we were trying to leave this space, it was not just four wall, it was 4 into 6, four wall shared by 6 human lives. And the day came, the first person to leave was Kishan. He left early morning, 4 a.m. When he left, he cried. I was laughing. Why are you crying, man? We are gonna meet anyway next month, right? But he had some emotion. And during afternoon, Rahul left. When Rahul left, I cried. and I cried like a kid would cry without his mother. Time heals everyone. We all found our space in different cities around different walls. But imagine how surrounding has been shaping us. So it is like how, like, imagine all the surroundings catching up and talking about you. Like, Bharadwaj, how was he during your time? So like, this guy was studious. He would always study, determined. But the same guy, the surrounding which is in college, is like, this guy always came drunk, and he would never try to look at ceiling. He was never in the system. So, ladies and gentlemen, I will encourage you to discover the power of surrounding, how they influence our emotion, personal growth, memories, and how they shape your life from a childhood bedroom to a shared dorm rooms. Thank you so much. Over to you.
Okay, that was a fantastic speech. I hope everybody got the story of Akib's journey from his room to a shared room, and then the number of people inside increased. Yeah, maybe we can contemplate in life as well. Uh, my story is actually a reverse. I came from a joint family to a what do you call a normal family of 4 people. Now I'm living alone in a room. So yeah, my story is reverse right now. Yeah. Okay. So moving on in this session, let me just share my screen. Is my screen visible to everyone?
Yes, it is.
Questions
Yeah,
too.
yeah.
Oh,
Question
okay.
two.
Sorry. I can change the questions in the meantime. Okay, yeah. So this round goes to team two. I know there's one or two questions that were visible. Yeah. So team B, you're getting the first. You're the first people to answer this round. If you're unable to answer, the question goes to team C. And if team C is unable to answer, the question goes to team A.
Sure.
The first question for team B, I request you all to open your mics. First question is, how many time zones does Russia have? Have 15 seconds to answer it.
Russia,
Team B.
I think around 9 or 10 it has. If I'm not wrong.
think it
Just
is
give the answers and
8 or
okay.
9.
9.
Okay. The answer is wrong. Moving to team C.
3.
Okay, that's wrong.
11.
Anybody else in team C? You have 5 seconds.
I think it's more
5.
than 10, I guess. Maybe 11.
Okay, who answered that?
It's Team C.
Yeah, team C, you got the right
Doesn't mind.
answer. Russia has 11 time zones. Pretty big country, is one of the largest. It is the largest country, I think, in terms of area. Yeah. So team C gets the first question. Okay, the second question for team B. Which director has directed the most movies in India?
Yes, Chopra.
Who is answering from team B?
Team B, anybody, any answers? Can we get any answers?
I have no clue on this question. Anybody? Subhash. Who else is there in team B? Subhash and Shruti Sagar, no?
Yes. Which director has directed the most movies in India? Okay, I think your time's pretty much up. I am going to.
Hello, wait. Give us an chance at least. I will go with Subhash Shruti Sagar. I'll take a stab at it. Maybe that Bahubali director Rajamouli.
Okay. No. I think he has pretty less movies. He takes like 5 years for one movie, so that's not the answer.
Okay.
Okay, moving to Team C. Any answers? Can we get any answers for this?
LV Prasad,
No.
Satyajit Ray,
No.
Shankar.
Yeah,
Shankar,
give
no.
all the
director.
options he will choose.
No, you have already guessed
You're
three
naming all the
answers.
directors in India.
Yeah, so I'm moving on to Team A. Anybody from Team A has the answer?
Yes,
The
Chopra.
first one.
Yes, Chopra. I
Only
think
Chopra.
Akib hinted on S. Chopra, but no.
Oh my God, no.
But actually he's okay, he's producer.
Yeah, he has a lot of movies, but
Okay. Vishwanathan maybe.
no. I don't think you've heard of him, but yeah. Even I have not heard of him until I searched this question.
Then that question
So,
should be invalid. We protest.
Rajmouli.
but he,
Will it go on again?
Most probably.
More chances will take more hits at it.
yeah, you can take hits because I'm willing to give a point to anyone who's
Bro, it's
able to
Rajmouli,
answer
I
this
guess.
question.
I
So,
told
this answer
Rajmouli.
now I
Rajkumar
know.
Hirani?
Raj,
You guys would not know the name because this guy is totally different from different industry.
Yes.
I don't
yes,
want to
yes.
take the name because I have Googled
Yes.
it.
Okay.
Honesty is
Akib,
holding me up.
you're pretty much cheating, right?
Honesty is holding me up, so yeah.
Yes. He's
Modesty
Googled, but he's
also.
not giving out the answer. Honesty.
Oh, okay, maybe yes.
Okay, tell us the name. I have no.
This is
K.
Dasari
Balachandran.
Narayana Rao. He has like
Nahi,
150
K.
plus
Balachandran.
movies.
K. Balachandran.
K. Balachandar?
Google itself is giving confusing answers. This
No,
question
this
Yeah.
question has to be cancelled.
Cancel, that's
Timor,
no, no.
cancel.
No, what I've read in Wikipedia, he has like 150 plus.
Acha, haan, theek hai. Dasari Narayan Rao, you were saying, right?
Yeah, Dasari Narayana Rao, he has like 150 movies.
Ah,
This
he's
guy is
our
also
guy
Together.
only. Why from a different industry?
Hmm.
Oh, is Telugu
Balachandran was
director, is
Tamilian.
it?
Ah.
No, Balachandra is Tamil. Yeah, he's Telugu. Dasari Narayana Rao is a Telugu person. So he
Anyway,
selected
except
150
movies,
movies.
yeah. Wouldn't
But
know.
you guys didn't guess, no?
Yeah, so no point for this question.
It's this.
So,
Cancel this question.
okay, so the third question, who was the first person to receive a Nobel Prize in India? I will give an extra 2 points for the person who says the second person as well who received a Nobel Prize. So Team B, you're free to answer it. You have 15 seconds starting now.
Visvesvaraya.
Rabindranath
Rabindranath
Tagore.
Tagore.
Okay, Rabindranath Tagore is the first person to receive a Nobel Prize for literature. Any guesses on the second person? It is
Srinivas
open.
Raman is in maths.
Hello, wait.
Visvesvaraya.
Our turn, right? Excuse me.
Is it
Team B has
Visvesvaraya?
to answer. Please give us the point.
Yeah, no, Srinivas
2 points
Ramanujan
as
is
well.
not.
You have
Srinivas
to
Srinivas
answer
Ramanujan is not
Ramanujan
the
is
second
not.
person.
No,
No,
it
he's
is.
not the second person.
Yeah, it is
Anybody
Venkatraman.
can answer.
Chandrasekhar
Yeah.
Venkatraman.
Yeah, it is C.V. Raman.
C.V.
He got
Raman.
the second
Ah,
prize
yes.
Raman.
for the
When
Raman
you
effect
write,
in
when you
Raman
say
physics.
effect.
Chandrakant Venkatraman and all, it is Googled answer, I'm telling you.
Hello, I know his complete name, okay?
Ava.
You make
Well,
your children study, you will also learn.
I've given the point to Team B, so it doesn't
Yes,
matter.
bonus 2 points as well. Huh?
Yeah,
What?
bonus 2 pluses.
No, how it is possible? You have to give only one question, right?
Yeah, but I
If you
told.
give extra question, they will get extra marks.
Yeah, since I'm the host, so I can make the
It is
first.
bonus, okay?
How it is possible?
Bonus.
Yeah, I'll give pretty much bonus questions in every round. So the fourth question for Team B, what is the currency in Thailand? Used in Thailand. Pretty easy question.
Whoever
Yeah,
is
15
answering,
seconds.
just doubt him. He has been there.
Who has been there?
Who has been there?
What did you
It is a
spend it?
Baht, I think.
Baht,
BHT.
yeah.
Yeah,
Baht.
it is
This
Thai
has been
baht.
there.
Thai baht.
Yes.
Okay, great. I don't ask me why I Googled this question.
We
but
will
yes.
not cross question to people who answer.
Well, moving on. The fifth question. Which country has won the most FIFA
Brazil,
World
Brazil.
Cup titles? Okay.
Brazil.
Apart from Team B,
Brazil.
Team A and Team C, if you tell the number of wins, I will give you a point. Team A and
You
Team
first
C,
give
anybody.
us this point. We
Can give it to
Why did
Team
we
B.
answer?
We'll give it to Team. No. Team A, Team C, I'll give you 1 chance. Just tell me how many titles Brazil has won. You'll get a
11?
point. Okay, no
5.
wrong answer.
5 times. 5. Brazil.
Yeah, 5 times is the answer.
So, who are you giving the first point to? It should come to Team B.
Yeah,
Without
first point is Team B. Yes.
Good. Thank you.
Second point is Team C.
Yeah,
Okay.
fine. Okay, yeah. I don't know if you get this question. Who spoke the words, famous
Yes.
words? Cogito ergo sum. I think, therefore I am.
Therefore, I am. This is a.
I think, therefore I am. It's a pretty famous
Yeah,
quote.
yeah, yeah.
It is by a person who lived in the
Latin
medieval
one,
century.
no? It is a mathematician, that guy is. I can't recall his name, yeah. His name also has an ampersand. That much I remember. I can't recall. Rene Tene. The name has an ampersand, that much I know. And he's a mathematician. French mathematician.
Okay,
Sorry.
team A, any answers? You have 5 more
Yeah, I
seconds.
know the answer. It's a French mathematician. I don't know, remember the name, but it is a French mathematician.
Give her
Okay,
the
yeah.
number, man. At least she remembers so much.
Yeah, I think,
I'm forgetting everything.
yeah. His name was René Descartes.
Ah,
He
Rene.
was a rationalist. Yeah.
I only
This
remember
concept-
his name also has an ampersand. It's Rene,
Yes,
so
yes.
obviously.
Yeah, René Descartes. He was a French mathematician and a philosopher.
Don't give numbers to anybody.
Yeah, nobody's getting the point here.
Excuse me, I guessed part of it French mathematician, and this phrase
You
is
want
in
a point
Latin.
5?
I also said French, so
Yeah,
half
I
of
think
my
Team C
see?
also said
Okay.
French.
Team C, you
No
should
point.
not speak till Team D passes it on.
It's already it was passed to Team
Yeah,
C.
it was passed. No point, no point. So the final question for Team B, which plant is the main
Bamboo.
food for pandas?
Bamboo.
Okay.
Yes, and
Got the point.
bamboo. But
Okay,
she
that
is from
concludes
Team B,
this.
no?
That concludes the second round. I know there's going to be a bit of altercation in the points, but yeah, so that concludes the second round, and we move on in this journey. We reach the second destination, that is the table topic destination. I call in the table topic master to come onto the virtual dais and explain his role. Over to you, table topic master.
Thank you, Toastmaster of the Day, Toastmaster Lochan. Good evening, everyone. I am Toastmaster Bharadwaj. I am playing the role of the table topics. 1 minute. The table topics is a long-standing Toastmasters tradition intended to help members to develop their ability to organize their throughout thoughts quickly and respond to an impromptu question or the topic. Here is the time limit of 1 to 2 minutes. Raghav, can you please show the timer cards? So that.
It's Subhash the timer for today.
Yeah.
Okay. Subhash, can you please show the timer cards?
What do you want to do? Like,
Sorry?
actually, I didn't get you. Sorry.
For the table topics. 1 to 2 minutes.
Yeah. 1 to 2 minutes, right? Like, what's a green zone and what's a red zone? Or what is it?
Sorry.
I'm asking for zones. Like, what's the time limit for green zone and red zone?
The green is for 1 minute.
Okay.
And the yellow is for 1 minute 30 seconds.
Okay.
And the red is for 2 minutes. And extra 30 seconds of grace period will be given to conclude his or his table topic speech.
Yeah. So I'll change the background like once.
Yeah. The yellow, sorry, the green one is shown at 1 minute. Can you flip the card?
Yep.
It didn't change.
Yeah. One second.
Yeah,
At 1 minute 30 seconds, the yellow card will be shown. Can you flip it to right?
Yeah, I have the cards.
Yeah, these are the timings for the table topics. So now I'm having 15 table topics. So we'll go with the guests first. Any guests? Or I need Pawan Kumar. Are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay. Toastmaster Sushmita, can you please choose a number, any number from 1 to 15?
7.
Okay. Toastmaster Sushmita, can enemies ever become friends? Can enemies ever become friends? Toastmaster Sushmita.
Thank you, Toastmaster Bharadwaj. If you ask me, can enemies ever become friends? I would say, yes, why not? Because deep down, we all deserve second chances. We all deserve forgiveness. We all should forgive to be in a better place, to be happier ourselves. And most of the times, we do not become enemies because we've straight out fought with somebody. It's just a probable misunderstanding. It's just that the situation is such that there was no choice. But time heals things. Over a period of time, the thing which hurt you might seem very trivial now. Over a period of time, it might not hold essence in your life anymore. In such situations, to carry forward the enmity for no reason at all does not make sense. So for that reason, enemies can, yes, definitely become friends, if you ask me. To share a personal experience, there was this girl in school I did not like much because she seemed very over the top confident, which according to me sounded dominant. So I felt intimidated by her presence every time in the classroom. A few years down the lane, we were classmates again in our plus two. First day of our college, we know nobody else. The two of us were the only common faces. So gradually we stepped towards each other and we started breaking the ice. And talking to her, I realized it's not so bad after all. It's easy to communicate with her. We could be friends. And then when I shared my opinion of her with her, she said, "Oh my God, I had the same opinion about you. I didn't realize you were this sweet." So, most of the times, it's only us stopping ourselves from becoming friends. Enemies can definitely be friends. Thank you, Toastmaster Bharadwaj.
Yeah, thank you, Toastmaster Sushmita, for the wonderful speech. So who is going next?
We have Gopinath and Pavan here today with us.
Pawan has just unmuted his mic, but before that, the question went to Sushmita. So let's give a chance to Pawan. Yes, please.
So, Pawan, are you there?
Yes, bro, I am here.
Yeah, can you please select a number from 1 to 15 again, except the 7?
Do I need to open my cam?
Your wish. If you are comfortable, you can open.
Okay. I think useful.
Yes, yes. Can you select a number from 1 to 15, except 7?
1 to 7.
No, 1 to 15, except 7.
Okay, except 7. We'll go with 3.
Okay. How would an $1,000 a month change your life? Sorry, guess, Pawan. How would an $1,000 a month change your life? How would an $1,000 change your life? Guess, Pawan. Over to you.
Okay, now I need to speak about this. Okay.
Yeah.
Let me clarify. $1,000. $1,000.
1 minute. How would an $1,000 a month can change your life?
Okay. If I get $1,000,
Yeah,
I will-
how can it change your life?
okay,
Timer,
I
can
will
you
say-
please start slipping the cards?
I will use it for my sake, for my
Okay.
for my ability to increase my ability skills. Before spending that money, I will just list out what I need to do with that money. So based on that list, I will perform. I will do some activities, and I will use in a such a way which it will improve my skills, or which can induce me some boost up, or it will give me. I will use in such a way which makes me happy. That's all. It's a
Okay.
simple answer from my side.
Thank you, guest Pawan. So
Thank
he's
you for
going next.
the opportunity.
Yeah,
Thank you.
welcome. So he's going next. Gopinath, are you there?
Yeah, I'm in another call. Please.
Okay. So who is next? Saujanya, are you there?
Yeah, I'm there.
Yeah, can you please select a number from 1 to 15 except 7 and 3?
I'll go with, what was the last number? 15?
No, it's 3.
No. Like from 1 to?
1 to 15.
Okay, I'll go with 15.
Okay. Toastmaster Saujanya, what is now considered as classy but used to be very trash? What is now considered as classy but used to be very trash? You want to repeat me again? Repeat it again?
No, I got it.
Okay.
So things that are now considered as classy, which were once used to be trashy, like there are a lot of things now, I guess. Like I don't know, I suddenly remember about torn jeans. Like they think like they are classy and like everyone it's trending right now, and you can see many people like fashion influencers and all like encouraging it and all. But once like it used to be trashy and like I mean people of different generation used to think like it's not appropriate and all, it's not suited and all now, but like now as it goes with the trends, like many people are finding it like classy. Not only that, like not only about fashion and all, even like social media and all, like once like they it is considered as like distraction and all, but like now we can't see like anyone like is out of it, like everyone are in it. So yeah, I guess there are many things now that are considered as classy. Thank you, Toastmaster Bharat.
Yeah, thank you, Toastmaster Saujanya. Who is going next?
I can go next.
Okay.
This is Mamta.
Toastmaster Mamta, can you please select a number from 1 to 15?
1.
Sorry, 1 to 40. Okay.
1.
You will go with 1. Toastmaster Mamta, when was the last time you are a victim in your friend's story? When was the last time you are a victim in your friend's story, Toastmaster Mamta?
I was the victim. Wow, it always is the other way around, but yeah, let me think of something. Yeah. So hello everyone. Very recently I have been a victim in a friend's story. It so happened that we were supposed to be at a We were supposed to be at a gathering which we couldn't make it. I had genuine reasons for not making it, but since I didn't make it, the victim card was played on me for the other person to skip it as well. And so just to make it a little more clear, what had happened was we were supposed to make it to this alumni meet. I had personal commitments, so I already informed that I will not be joining in. But this person took on additional responsibility as well, to be as a part of the hosting team of the alumni meet. Now, since he was not ready for it, I mentioned already that I will not be accessible to anybody during that day since we had a wedding in the family. He conveniently mentioned that something happened to me and that he was attending to me and cannot make it to the meet. Now, I didn't know what had transpired, and during the after the meet had happened, I saw the photographs and I was a little appalled because in one of the sections, they have kind of very sweetly did a get well soon kind of messaging at the course of the meeting, and they kind of published it in the magazine as well along with it. So I was a little shaken as to when was I unwell, but then later I got to know the story behind it. So conveniently used my name since I couldn't be there. But anyways, that's okay. Still, that the person had his way out using it. I didn't mind much, but what made me perplexed was how conveniently we tend to use this as an excuse of somebody falling ill or even somebody dying. I hope you recall when back then in school and colleges we used to always kill our grandparents. It was hurtful to see a person like me die soon, but yeah, that was one of the experiences I've had very recently. Thank you. Back to you, Toastmaster.
Thank you, Toastmaster Mamta. So who's next? Timon, are you there?
I'll go next.
Yeah, let others have chances, right? You have so many.
Okay. So any guests? Gopinath Garu? I think he left. Maybe.
Maybe Shruti Sagar can try.
Okay, I will go.
Yeah. Toastmaster Shruti Sagar, can you please select a number from 1 to 14, except 7 and 3?
Okay, 8.
Okay. Toastmaster Shruti Sagar, do you think flying cars will ever be a thing? Ever be a thing? Do you think flying cars will ever be a thing? Over to you.
Okay. So flying cars, first it appears to be a more like a sci-fi things. So technologically speaking, it could be a thing. But if you see at the economical thing or the possibility of getting it to a large number of users, that may not be a realistic. Just like we see some space tourism or like deep water exploration. So it can be a thing of like rich and wealthy people who can take advantage of the newest technology, who can afford the cost. So I will say that it can be a thing for the it can be a thing for the luxury sake, but not as a like a reality thing, because the technology is not proven yet or cannot be like built in a mass scale or like on a commercial scale that is affordable to a common man. So over to you, Toastmaster.
Thank you, Toastmaster Shruti Sagar. So who is going next?
I'll go next, Bharadwaj. It's Raghav.
Okay. Raghav, can you please select a number from 1 to
7.
Okay. Seven already done.
Then 9.
Okay. Toastmaster Raghav, should public speakers practice writing? Should public speakers practice writing? Toastmaster Raghav.
Thank you, Toastmaster Bharadwaj, for giving me such a wonderful question. Should public speakers start writing? Yes, of course. Uh, Public speakers are they generally they do have good sense of thinking and the ability to speak. So whenever they get a chance, I mean, to prepare a speech as well, they first start writing their speech and then practice. By that, they already have the capability to write anything, but they need to do more professional thing there, so that the outer world who doesn't know about the public speaking can learn about the public speaking concepts. If they write up the techniques or the skills which can improve others' lives and which can build more public speakers in the world, then that would be a great achievement to any public speaker. Not only he need a public speaker need not make audience a good listeners, but also a good readers as well, and thereby become allowing people to pursue their dreams by speaking, as well as we don't know, I mean, there could be any person from the audience who could be a better speaker than the one who is already speaking. And if we give them a good push with the just a soft skills that we already possess, or the public speaker already possess, then the guy from the audience can also become a great public speaker. Yes, I agree. The public speaker should write, and write in a such a way that any layman can understand about the public speaking skills and any other topic that a public speaker want to convey to the audience. Thank you for giving me a wonderful topic, Bharatwaj. Back to you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Raghav. So who's going next?
Yeah, I'll go next.
May I know who's this?
It's Subhash.
Subhash, can you please select a number from 1 to 14?
4.
Okay. Is this reward, Toastmaster Subhash, is this reward worth? Is this reward worth? Toastmaster Subhash, over to you.
I didn't get it. Can you type the question? Like, is this reward?
Is this reward worth? Yeah.
So are you meaning like actual rewarding?
Yes.
So is the reward? Yeah, I'll start.
Okay.
Yeah, good evening everyone. So the topic is reward worth? I think absolutely like they have like keep on working. Result, which is considered as a reward, if it's considered helpful for the person who is striving towards that goal. So yeah, without reward, I don't think any person will see the need to work on what the person is working on. So yeah, the end result is actually needed, which is considered as a reward in some cases. So yeah, I feel a reward is worthy. Without a reward, I don't think people will be motivated towards reaching their goal. Yeah.
Thank you, Toastmaster Subhash. The last one. Who is the lucky last one?
Yeah,
Yeah, Gopinath Garu, can
Number?
you please select a number from 1 to 14?
To anyone selected?
No.
Okay.
Toastmaster Gopinath, where do you find your peace? Where do you find your peace, Toastmaster Gopinath? Over to you.
Yes. Yeah. Definitely. Good. This one. Definitely, I will find peace in village only, and it should be full nature, greenest place. There should not be any pressure, and my actually my this one future plan also. I want to be stay in village side only with full greenest place without any disturbance with means with trees and all like that only I will get peace. If I am in other place, I will not get peace at anywhere. And if you are not get any pressure means if you are working in some pressure work, you will not get any peace. If you work in our own means whatever we expecting, if you work in our own interest, there only we will get peace and we will get good result also. Okay, thank you for this. I can explain.
Yeah, thank you, Toastmaster Gopinath. With this, now I would like to conclude the table topic section, and now I would like to hand over this virtual stage to Toastmaster of the Day, Toastmaster Lochan. Over to you.
It was a fantastic rocking session by Toastmaster Bharadwaj. That was really fun. Enjoyed a lot in this table topic session. Very interesting answers as well. Well, people, are we ready for the final round of the Toastmasters trivia? Can I get some raise of hands of who are
Who
ready?
will answer on behalf of
Yeah,
TC
you're
since
ready.
they interrupted us?
Though it's for
Fine,
Team C, everyone can answer and points will be for Team C.
Oh yeah, you wait and watch.
it's fine. It's okay. Is the screen visible?
Yep.
Yes.
I think therefore I am Rene Descartes.
Wonderful. Okay, round 3. Similarly, this round is for Team C. If you miss the question is passed to Team A. And if they miss the question is passed to Team B. Okay, the first question for Team C. Any Team C members, please raise your hands. Use the hands raiser mode. Okay, the first question for you on the screen. How much is a baker's dozen? Team C. You have 15 seconds starting now.
6.
This question is invalid because it's completely new for us.
Guess. You have
Pass it on,
10
pass
more
it on.
seconds.
6.
Okay,
It should
6
be
is not the
12.
wrong
Dozen is 12,
12.
right?
12.
Okay, 12 is the wrong answer and the time is up. So I'm passing the question to Team A. Team A, can I get the answer?
It's
You have 10
30.
seconds. Okay. Who said that? Is it
Team
Team A?
A.
Team A.
Okay. Baker's dozen is 13.
Why? Bakers didn't like counting,
Yeah,
didn't learn them.
actually,
One they eat,
back
no,
then,
one they
right?
eat.
Back in the
One they
day,
eat. 12 is the dozen for them, so 13.
back in the day, it is during the old days. Bakers they use the weighing system. So they had a specific weight for loaves to be delivered. Anything lesser than that is considered to be deemed to be punished. So 13.
Oh.
Yeah, there are a lot of
13,
songs
yes.
as well on that.
See who is playing. What is that? Old game. Yeah. He is bringing all the
Okay.
old.
The
So
baker.
just to be safe, they put in one extra.
Not
Mamta
that.
Yeah.
I didn't know the story, but
Just
yeah,
to
it is
avoid
13.
punishment, I guess.
Yeah, it is.
Yes.
What they generally do is, because the weight, they were very particular about the weight, and anything lesser than that, there has to be a standard weight. Anything lesser than that, they would be punished for it. So just to be on the safe side, they would include the 13th loaf by default. So that is how the baker's dozen, the concept itself had this count of 13. And later it was used in many songs. That's how it caught pace, but otherwise it's no longer used in the same manner.
Thank you, Lochan, for such good question. And
I
Mamta
didn't know
for
that. I
exploring.
was actually enlightened by Mohammed. I didn't know all this stuff, but I knew it was 13.
Give me a bonus point. Give Team B a bonus point for this.
And bonus
Maybe
point for
another
Team
time.
C for learning this.
Yeah, fine. All bonus points. So the second question for Team C: Mount Kilimanjaro is located in which country? Team C,
Machu
15
Picchu.
seconds.
Who is he for me?
Machu Picchu is not a country.
Oh, sorry, but it's there.
Yeah,
in
I need the
Srikanth's
country's
song.
name. Mount Kilimanjaro. Yeah. Which country? You have
Pass.
7 more seconds.
Pass.
Tick tick 1, tick
Question
tick
goes to
3,
A.
tick
So
tick 5, tick tick 6.
anybody in Team C can answer this question. Give guesses.
Why? See,
Which
Africa.
country?
I know it's only Machu Picchu, that's it.
Oh, okay,
And
fine.
I
I
don't know
think
the
I've
country.
got all the answers I need. I'm passing the question to Team A. Team A, anybody? You have 10 seconds. Which country? Mount Kilimanjaro is located in which country?
Guys,
Guys,
Team A.
I
What is
type
It's
time?
Team
quickly.
A.
Time up, Team A. Pass it on.
Right.
You have 5 more seconds. 5 more
Tanzania.
seconds.
Ah,
It's Tanzania.
Tanzania.
Yes. Okay, moving on. The third question for Team C. What is the world's fastest selling book as per Guinness World Records?
Harry Potter.
Any specific? I know it's Harry
Deathly
Potter.
Hallows. Deathly Hallows.
Yes. Deathly Hallows is the fastest selling book in the world. And bonus points for anybody who just tells me the world's most sold book, not the fastest.
Sold book.
The world's most sold book.
I think it should be
Harry Potter?
scriptures,
Harry Potter.
Harry Potter.
No,
Bible
it
or
is not
Quran.
fixed. Yeah,
Bible,
it is.
Bible.
It is
Quran.
Bible.
Yeah.
Team
Bible, 5
C
million.
gets
Oh
the
my
Bible.
God.
bonus
Yeah,
point
Bible is the
also.
world's
2
fastest,
points.
world's most sold book.
5
Okay,
million.
I'm giving you a bonus point to see here. So
Original points and
Hey, in
bonus
C,
points
yeah,
both.
yeah.
C all.
Yes.
I
C
don't
team
know.
only are giving bonus to them. It is
Bonus
their
points
route.
are
It
for
was open for
anybody on the
everyone.
floor. Yeah, it is open for everyone. Whichever answers.
I
they
could
get.
answer one finally.
Okay, the fourth question on your screens. How many bones do sharks have in their
It
bodies?
doesn't have a bone, buddy.
Very nice. Shark has no bones in their body. The point goes to C again.
But they do have vertebrae.
Teeth.
Yes.
They have around
Exactly.
200 to 300 vertebrae, but sharks do not have
God,
any bones.
I am being intimidated now.
You
Why
get
do you
a-
know so much?
You get a.
Kid,
My daughter attends Olympiads, so you get a lot of learning.
You should not
kid.
ask this question when there is a teacher in the meeting.
She's not a teacher.
I am
Ask
not.
the
Yeah,
teacher.
this is open for
She's teaching our kids though, literally the same thing.
Yeah, I'm an eternal learner. That's it. My daughter is like, you can't answer this question. You can't answer this question. I said, that is not my turn.
Oh God, I must learn this before my daughter starts saying that then.
Okay, moving on. We have the fifth question for Team C. Who is called the father of political science? Team C.
This is easy.
Team C, you have 15 seconds starting now. Who's called the father of political science? You can have
Oh,
guesses.
this is so easy.
Still have to Google.
Lincoln?
No,
I was
that's
right. I was right.
I didn't
Okay, you
Google
have
though. I would have got
you
it right
have
if I
2 more
Googled.
seconds.
You didn't
We
have
are going then.
Okay, the time's up. Moving to team A, who's called the father
Aristotle,
of
Aristotle.
Yeah, it is Aristotle, the student of Plato. Actually, the founder of political sciences was Socrates, but
Yeah.
Aristotle
He was the one who
refined his
defined it.
teachings. Yeah, refined his teachings, and he devised political sciences structure.
So who came early? Socrates came early.
Yeah,
Yes.
Socrates,
Yes.
so student of Socrates was Plato. Plato's student was Aristotle.
Aristotle. And Aristotle is the one who gave the definition to political science.
Yes. Okay, so the sixth question on your
Ask
screen
some
for
question
Team C.
from Oppenheimer. No, easy to answer.
Very easy question. Who is the name of Batman's butler? Team
Oh
C.
God. Raghav,
Sorry?
Bharadwaj,
How many Google have?
Batman's
Today.
butler's name.
Sorry, I don't watch
I
English movies.
can give you a hint. It's
Huh.
named after a currency.
I didn't know his name was currency, but yeah, you have 10 more seconds.
Dollar.
Guys,
Swiss.
team, I cannot keep doing Google
I-
and do
Swiss.
all the.
5 more
I
seconds, Team
I
C.
could guess from Mamta's
Guess fast.
Yes,
Yes,
yes.
yes.
something with penny here. I
Yes,
don't know the
yes.
complete
Penny.
name, but
Penny.
Penny?
Okay,
Penny
it is
stock.
moving.
Pennywise.
It
Pennywise.
is.
Penny stock.
No. It is moving on to Team A because
Penny
the
more.
answer is wrong.
No, Penny and
Team A, any answers
Guys,
for
team
Batman's
A,
at
butler?
do the
least
Google
half a
and
point
answer.
to Team C, please.
Team A, do
Pennywise.
Google, man.
Penny
Give the
more.
answer.
Team A. First name is
I don't
really
want to
famous.
be- I don't want to do all the wrong things. Please do Google and give the answer.
shall I
Team
go
A,
for
any
Team
answers?
B? Team B?
Arre, Hemant has come. Hemant,
Team B
go
is
ahead.
ready.
No,
Hemant?
no.
Arey, they've Googled. They're saying you're still
No,
asking them.
I didn't say anything. I'm saying
Okay,
we-
team. I'm moving the question to Team B.
Hey, Sojane is
Pennyworth.
telling.
Pennyworth.
Hold on.
It's Pennyworth.
Sojane is
It's
telling.
Pennyworth.
It's Alfred
Pennyworth.
Pennyworth.
I got near Pennywise. I didn't remember Pennyworth.
Alfred Pennyworth. So yeah,
See,
Alfred.
such a nice person I am. I gave you a hint, and the person
Yeah.
guessed it also. So you can split the point. You can give
Split
half
points,
Okay.
Lochin.
Okay, it goes to Team B and Team
B
C.
and C. B and C.
Lochan,
We अपना मस्त
Yeah.
खेल रहे हैं.
nahi yaar. I mean,
Exclude A
Team
and do everything.
Team B has answered it, so it is 5 points to them, right? So 2 hand off to them, 2 hand off to us.
Yeah, that's what I did. So yeah. So
Okay, then good.
चलो बढ़िया
okay,
किया है.
so the final question for this round. You have a bonus round as well, so I'll just make it quick. When was Toastmasters founded, Team C?
1928.
1924.
1928.
Who answered 1924?
Raghav.
Yeah, so
Raghav.
it is founded in October 1924. So
Thank
Team
you,
C is
Raghav.
getting the point again. Should I demote for a person who said 1928?
I said 28, but my teammate corrected it. He said 24. So no negative.
Wonderful, wonderful. So that concludes the 3 rounds of today's Toastmasters trivia. But we have a bonus round, maybe sort of a fun round. So each team just nominate one person for the bonus round.
Team C, Raghav.
Team A, can I get
Sagar.
nominations?
Akib.
Hey, I can only do and go allowed Google and all. This is rapid fire.
Team B Sagar.
Akib, you won't get time for Google this time. So if you are willing to be a nominee,
Then I'm
My
losing.
team
No, why
can
to
help
put
me,
me?
right?
Then I'll put Hemant.
We can
No,
help our
okay,
team
you can
members,
go.
right?
no. The nominated person is the only person allowed to answer. So
I'll still try.
I think people who have not answered in all those teams, maybe you
Yeah,
have to be
I
nominated.
nominate
Yes,
Sagar from
that-
Team B. Subhash, I
Okay,
hope
and
you're okay
That's
with
a
that.
better idea,
I
Lochan.
nominate
Yeah.
Saujanya from my team. Go ahead.
I
Wonderful.
nominate Pawan from our team.
Okay, great. Okay, so
And Sushmita too.
yeah,
Arre,
okay,
how
fine.
come? Ban gayi.
Only one person. So
One
team A is
person.
Saujanya, team B is Shruti Sagar, and team C it is
Pawan.
am I missing someone? Pawan. Okay, Pawan from team C. Okay, the rules are really simple. You will be given 30 seconds and I will tell you a category. You have to list out all the things that you know in that category. So are you okay with it? Saujanya, can I get a yes with your video turned on or mic turned on? Because you're
Okay.
the first person.
Yes.
Oh, okay. So, no, this before I ask you the question, just ready with the timer. Okay. So, are you good with dogs or cats? Just a normal question.
Dogs.
Dogs.
Okay, great. So you have 30 seconds to name all the breeds of dogs you know. 30 seconds on the chat box to everybody. Your time starts in 3, 2, 1. Start naming them in the chat box.
Okay, German Shepherd,
No, in the chat. Okay.
Labrador, Golden Retriever, Shih Tzu, and that Siberian, that Husky, Poodle, and Rottweiler, Beagle, Pomeranian, God, wait, and there are different type of shepherds, yeah, like Belgian Shepherd, like, and
Okay, the time's up.
okay.
Good
You
one.
named
Fatima.
10 breeds. Yeah, Belgian.
Wow. Local
10 breeds.
Bangalore dogs.
Good man. I was only knowing German Shepherd, that's all.
Okay, the second question goes to Shruti Sagar from Team B. So Shruti Sagar, do you watch? Okay, it was written Bangalore. Yeah, I think local dogs, street dogs are also a brand. Okay, so yeah, that is also considered.
Indie.
They are called indie pups now.
Yes. So yeah, Shruti Sagar, what sort of sports do you watch? Do you watch cricket, football?
No, I do not watch actually.
Okay, you don't watch sports.
No.
So the question to you is, name in 30 seconds. Just tell me the name of countries in Europe. Names of countries in Europe. 30 seconds begins in 1, with 3, 2, and 1. Start.
Okay.
30 seconds.
Portugal, Spain, France, Germany, Poland, Italy, then Greece, then Romania, United Kingdom, and Sweden, Finland, and Norway.
Stop. So yeah, your time's up. You have given 11 answers. That's great, team. B.
Awesome,
Brilliant.
Sagar.
Shruti.
Okay, so who's from Team C?
We have our guest Pavan.
Pavan, come on. You got this.
Okay, let me try.
Okay, Pavan. So do you watch sports?
Yeah, bro.
So you watch cricket, football? Which one?
No, bro. I don't watch cricket or football. I just watch indoor games. That's all. Basically, I'm not good at GK.
You should be what you know cricket, right? You have any idea of cricket? No idea?
If
I
you
know
ask
the
the question,
spelling
I
of
can go
cricket.
with this
I
question.
just watch it. I don't know their names and rules and regulations. I don't know.
Okay,
Disclaimer.
Hemant is ready. Wait, I'll just frame one more question for you. Just give me.
You want list of
Okay.
cricketers?
Arre?
No, actually, I was about to give him the list of fast bowlers, so but he doesn't
Arre,
watch
wow.
Yeah, I
my
can
God.
go with. Can I?
No, the competition
No,
is
that's
increased
against the
for
rules.
the
Abhi
boys.
khatam ho gaya. Now you are getting asked.
Khatam ho gaya. Okay. The question to you, Pavan, is name all carnivorous animals. List of all carnivorous animals in 30
Carnivorous,
seconds.
lion, tiger, and
Lion, tiger.
next crocodile,
Okay.
fish. Fish. Okay, fish. And
Fish.
frog. Next, snake. Not good. Even dog. That's a cat.
Name more. Okay. So your time stops. Time's done.
Human being.
The theme.
This was the most funny part.
I had to just come up with that question. So yeah. So you've named seven entries we got in that 30 seconds. Well, that's a brilliant effort. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to conclude this trivia and hand you over to the last and final destination, that is the general evaluation segment. I will come up with the scores after the evaluation segment, so stay tuned for the results. Just take everything with a pinch of salt. Over to you, general evaluator.
Thank you, Toastmaster of the Day, Lochin. That was an interesting game. But I will postpone my report for the later part of the day. Now, I would like my tag. I would first invite our evaluator Mamata to evaluate Akib's speech.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster General Evaluator Sushmita. So today we got a chance to listen to Toastmaster Akib giving us a speech from his elective level 3. So the title that Akib has chosen was Transition of, Transition of Surrounding. So I'm going to divide my evaluation into three parts. I'm going to talk about what I really liked about the speech and whether it aligns to what I was asked to observe as an evaluator from the form, what Akib could do better, and what would I like to challenge him for the upcoming speeches. So first of all, Akib, transition of surrounding was itself a very intricate topic. It took a while for me to understand why you've labeled it. There's a quote, there's a very nice quote that I recall when I heard your speech. Home is where you can move fluently. And all of us know that leaving our own abode and settling elsewhere is always a very daunting experience. And you've relayed your entire journey of where you grew, what happened, what transpired through it, what made you transition to another surrounding, how you adapted yourself to that surrounding, what your observations were and what your learning was, and your call to the entire group on how you should accept the surroundings and get absorbed into it. So that's a very well relayed topic, I must say. One of the things that this particular segment of your speech is to see whether you as a speaker were able to create that impact for your audience. Needless to say that it was definitely impactful, because all of us could resonate with the thoughts you shared. A few people recalled their own journey of being in one surrounding and then transitioning into another surrounding. And I think most people over here have been in different situations, who have moved across in their life. So it was very easy to connect with it. You kept your language very simple, which was also one of the things that made your speech very, very impactful. So good job on that. What I felt you could have what you could do in as part of your speech, especially when you're using stories as a technique, is it's very important that you pace your story. What we mean by pacing is, while we all know that pacing is not about going too fast, going too slow, but also pausing it correctly is very important. When you pause excessively, what can happen is your train of thought might go astray sometimes, and especially for your listener, it can kind of become difficult to connect the dots. I'll give you a simple instance from your own story, where you spoke about asking us to imagine how it would be. So imagine how, and then you paused, and then you continued through, you continued saying it would be, then again you paused. So while you were trying to give that space for your listener, what could happen is we might not be able to connect to the later part of what you're trying to say. So pacing is a very nice technique in storytelling. Always use phrases when you pause in between, so that your listeners can get the whole story of it. So I felt you started off in a very nice manner, where you had the right amount of suspense. Do you think, what would you have done at that point in time? It went really well, but at a later point, when you were trying to relay your story, you paced it in a manner that there were too many pauses in between. So somewhere I felt it could connect well with us if the pacing was more effective. That is something that you can check on. Very nice technique. Pacing is a very nice technique when you're using stories in your speeches, and when you're using personal stories, this is even more important to employ. What I'd like to challenge you for your next speech is, of course, you've completed your level 3 over here, elective speech. But what I'd like to challenge you with is, the ending of your story could have been a little more impactful, I felt. While there is nothing less that you have done through the way you have ended and called us to action, you have narrated a very nice story. The speech title could have been emphasized a little more on how the transition has shaped you and can shape us. What you currently did was you told about how it shaped you and asked us to experience it, but you could have related a little bit more to add more impact to the title that you have chosen. So I'd like to challenge you to ensure that do justice to the title you have chosen by not just closing with a call to action, but also uh, closing it with an impactful aspect that can help us relate to the title as well. That would be my evaluation for Toastmaster Rakib for his speech. I would now like to hand it over back to General Evaluator, Toastmaster Sushmita.
Thank you, Toastmaster Mamata. That was indeed an insightful evaluation. Now, I would request our tag team to come forward and give their reports. Let me start with the word master grammarian. Hemant, could you please give us your report for the day?
Good evening, everyone, once again. I didn't see anyone used the words which I have given, and from the next time, at least everyone should use those words. It will useful for further conversations also if you use in these meetings all this. Like, and I found out some mistakes from few members. Bharatwaj, while you are giving table topics, you need to be efficient in correcting the sentence, right? When you are giving the questions, I didn't get what you are saying. You should be clear when you are telling to someone, right? And I found out that was the one mistake. You could do better from the further sessions. Yeah, that's it. Everyone gave their best. Yeah, thank you. Over to you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Hemant. Now, I would like our actor, Raghav, to present his report.
Sure. Thank you, Toastmaster Susmita. So the R counter is used. It's a overused words. I have listed down few of the names who have used few of the words overused in their table topics, but the speeches we did not get any overused words. That was well done, and I'm saying we because even I'm included in that list. So Saujanya, Pavan, Mamta, Hemant, Subhash, and Shruti Sagar, we all have used many times in our speech. And Subhash, you have used one extra word like, you are using like many times. So please correct that so that your speech will be it will be more preciseful. Thank you for giving me this opportunity, Toastmaster Susmita. Back to you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Raghav. Now, I request our timer, Toastmaster Subhash, to come forward to give his report, please. Toastmaster Subhash?
Yeah, I'm just pasting my
Yes, thank you.
timings here. Yeah, so from one and only prepared speech, it took 7 minutes. And the table topics, Pavan and Saujanya came last in taking less than a minute. I think that you guys can improve a little bit. And Mamta took most of the time, or like highest of the time in table topics. So I think it comes in red zone if I'm not wrong. And yeah, the others are in a medium range, like took more than 1 minute, but less than 2 minutes. And for for evaluation, that took 5 minutes. Yeah. Okay, sorry. Yeah. Yeah, that's all my report for as a time code.
Thank you, Toastmaster Subhash. Now, I come in as a general evaluator to present with you all my report for the day. First, we began a minute late. Though we could set up everything and get in by 6, we started our recording a minute late and began the proceedings late as well. So I would request all of us to be on time from the next time so that we could start exactly on time. Let me begin with the Toastmaster of the day, Lochin. Extraordinary job as teamwork today. You've made sure each member is participative. Everybody has done something today. You've made sure everybody has something to contribute and bring in to this meeting. Even the not so active who did not get to speak, even they could do it today because it's interesting and it's easy when you know you don't have to get it right. It could be anything, but you will still enjoy doing it. Firstly, great job on the theme. Very interesting. And you've thought of the game well, how everybody gets their points, how the questions will be passed from one team to another. You've thought of it well. Minus point to you because I realized you made me realize how ignorant I am. And it was very informative besides being thoroughly enjoyable. I had a great time being a part of it. And only thing you'll have to take care of it went very much overboard on time. As the Toastmaster of the day, you should be aware of the screen time or the stage time you're taking, and I would please request you to stick to that time from the next time you take a team mode role. But since it is a good thing we all enjoyed, I don't mind it going overboard for this time. Now, coming to our speaker, Akib has a touching tale to share with all of us today. He gave us insights into his life and the different spaces he had been in. And elaborate evaluation is already done by Mamata, so I will not dwell deep on it. And it was very nice of Mamata to take up another evaluator's role for this meeting today. And I believe she's done justice to it. Thank you, Mamata. Next comes my tag team. Timer, Subhash. Yes, you've caught up on it and started displaying the timer cards from the table topics. I would have wished, had you done it to the speaker's part as well, then it would have been nice to know that, because Akif was going on speaking and I couldn't see the time. When did the green card come? When was the yellow card coming? So it will also create a sense of tension for the speaker because he's not knowing whether he's in time or overboard. So I would request from the next time you please make a note of the timing for each slot and be ready with the cards before the meeting. Thank you. That's all I have got to tell you. And coming to our grammarian Hemant, yes, you've done your part well, but I would also have liked it if you noted down few good usages from all the members and set them as examples, and few not so good usages and corrected them. This way we learn from each other. This way we improve. If you correct those sentences, we will not make a repeat of them. Thank you. Then coming to Raghav, yes, a very good job again as well. You've been very inclusive with the report of the R counter. But then I would have liked if you have thrown in 1 or 2 tips of how to avoid fillers. Thank you. Now coming to our table topics master Bharadwaj, you did a decent job at being the table topics master today, but I would have liked if you were more encouraging towards the speakers and if you had acknowledged everyone's speech and given some constructive remarks about those speeches. It could have been interactive then. It was just like you're asking a question and they were answering. If you could only make it more constructive from the next time, 10 on 10. Yes. Having said all of it and covered the entire report, I will say once again that we are ending the meeting 12 minutes late. We began a minute late.
Sushmita, your voice is breaking. Can you please repeat it again?
Is it the same for everyone?
It's clear to me.
It's clear to me as
Yeah.
well.
Yeah, Bharadwaj, I'll get one-on-one with you because we're already overboard, lot overboard on time. Yes, I'll come back to you. I was saying we began only a minute late, but today we'll end at 13-14 minutes delayed because we went overboard with the table topics, we went overboard with the teamwork session. Yes. So since ours is a time bound meet, I would request all of us, all our role players, all our speakers, everybody to please stick to the timeline so that we have not just a fulfilling and enriching meeting, but also a very disciplined and constructive meeting as well. I'm here with my report. Over to Toastmaster of the day, Lochin.
Can I launch the poll while Lochan speaks?
Yes, please. Thank you.
So I request you all to please attempt the poll. In the meantime, I just speak. So the thing is, I am done with as a host, I'm done with most of what I've prepared for. The only thing remaining from my part is the results. Again, just take it with a pinch of salt. Before I announce it, can you take any guesses on which team is leading? The margin is very clear.
See.
Team C, Team C.
Impossible. Who gave all the explanation?
See, you gave the explanation,
No
but there are
extra
no
marks
points
for
for
the
them.
extra. Yeah.
You are intelligent, but
Because
no
of which you
points for it.
all got educated today. Remember that.
But I don't think this is like the Apsara ad goes, right? Extra marks for extra good handwriting or
Yeah,
something.
you have our goodwill. You have our goodwill, Mamata, but that's all.
But
But
we are winning.
extra marks in our brain for getting more knowledge. So yeah.
B and C fight. Let B and C fight. We will win. I think we
Oh
gave
yeah.
good
So any guesses on who wins? You have
Team A.
C.
Needless to
Okay.
say, it's Team B as always.
Okay, the point system. Like, let me just share my screen.
Is it all three teams?
Yeah. So I hope it is visible. The point system is very close with Team A
We
winning
are
at
the
38
winner,
points.
guys. ChatGPT wins.
Who got
Team
that?
B with 26.5 and Team C with 23.5. Again, just reminding, just say everything with a pinch of salt. This is for fun and entertainment.
Why
All
did
Google
we
guys,
get
you are the
only
winner.
2 and
But
2?
it's all Google guys. Team B is the actual winner.
For fourth question and fifth question, why did we get only 2 and 2? I thought all questions in round 3 had 4 marks.
Similar
No.
discussion to happen on 1-on-1. Now answers are given already.
Maybe that is one discussion for later.
Let us take it offline.
Yes. So with that said and done, as a teamward, I would like to conclude my role and hand it over to the presiding officer for some parting thoughts. Over to you, Toastmasters.
Okay, so I have the results with me. It makes me happier because, yeah, obvious reasons, Mamta knows why. Okay, so now the low stage role player. Congratulations, Toastmaster Hemant, you're winning it. And the high stage role player, oh my god, I thought I will do very good today, but I've been deprived of the chance to be good. I've been deprived of the chance to be the best because somebody's already taking the cake away. Congratulations, Toastmaster Lochin. You are our best high stage role player. My vote to you as well. And the best table topic speaker. Okay, should I take Akib's way and say never mind? Or should I say
I will announce it is our presiding officer herself, Uma Sushmita. So you can clap for her, please.
thank you, Mamata. You've been very kind always. Yeah. So that's our meet for today. And before I hand it over to our Sergeant at Arms, I would like to ask if Gopinath Garu and Pavan has any feedback to share with us.
Yeah. Yeah, this is good only. Actually, I joined mid of this session. Very nice. That's lots on what he did. No, that is good job. And Bharat also, yeah, very nice. Really appreciated. Thank you.
Pavan, we're waiting to listen to you.
Okay. I think I have enjoyed this meet a lot because I don't know some general knowledge questions. In this session, I have learned something. And when I answered that table topic. I just before this meet, when someone asks me about something, I don't speak in such a way. I can't express my feelings or communication to them, but I think I have learned a little bit, a 0.1 percentage from this session. I think that's all. That's it.
Thank you, Pawan. Thank you, Gopinath, for sharing your invaluable experiences of today. Now, definitely join Coastline and please reach out to our VP membership, Raghav. But before that, for any more updates on our club, please join the WhatsApp group through the link Mamta has shared in the chat box. Over to you, Sergeant at Arms Toastmaster Hemant.
Thank you everyone for coming to our meeting today. Please stop the recording.